Every successful journey is built on meaningful milestones. As we continue this session, let us now take a closer look at the path we have traveled so far in our b4bc. To present about the journey we crossed, may I invite Mr. Vijaykumar to take us through the milestones that we have shaped our b4bc so far.
Once again, a happy morning to all of you. I'm going to talk about the journey, b4bc, what we have crossed in the last 1 year. A year of purpose, possibilities, and most importantly, the kind of progress that b4bc Chamber of Commerce has made. We had a vision. Everybody has a vision, right? We were there as b4bc. From WPWA, we were as b4bc functioning till last year. Last year, this vision transformed itself into a vibrant business community. How can we take this further? So we wanted to celebrate a trustful journey of complete collaboration and growth. This is what we thought. That's how this was born. Exactly in this hall, this journey began last year. Only thing is 6th September it started. 6th September. Today we are on 8th August. Number the rental agreement போடுவோம் 11 monthsக்கு அந்த மாதிரி ஒரு 11 months agreement வெச்சுங்களேன் became a dream which was born and not merely to create something called a Chamber of Commerce, no, but build a family. இன்னைக்கு நீங்க மேல பார்த்தா இல்லையா chapters ன்னு we don't function like a business organization or a Chamber of Commerce in the real sense. It's more of a family, kind of a movement. That's what we are talking about. Build a family of entrepreneurs. All of you here are entrepreneurs, right? Idea was to go together. In the convention or the theme, makers and enablers growing together, correct? In keeping with that, this vision which we had was shown last year. This is the firm conviction, founding conviction of b4b Confederation. If you ask, was the vision compelling? Yes. All the more because MSME just to see where it started, b4bc last year, this is the unveiling of b4bc last September 6th. The dignitary is on stage. This is how it was born. From WPWA b4bc to b4bc Confederation Chamber of Commerce and Industry. That's what it was born last year. Why was this created? Ivlo business organization irukku திரும்பினா இருக்கு எல்லா இடத்துலயும். Why did we start this? எல்லாருக்கும் தெரியும் what is the contribution of MSMEs to the Indian economy, correct? More than 30% of India's economy is contributed by MSMEs. Medium, small, micro industries, correct? But what we wanted was, from b4bc, we wanted to make sure from this community, I am talking particularly about our community. Number community la entrepreneurs, inga first generation entrepreneurs evlo per irukkel kai thookugo. idile enna theriyudhu, நம்ம கம்யூனிட்டில entrepreneurs முன்னாடி பொண்ணு கொடுக்க மாட்டா. எனக்கு பொண்ணு கொடுக்கும்போது 30 வருஷம் முன்னாடி கேட்டா 30 வருஷம் ஆபோடுது. எனக்கு வயசு 30 ஆல ஆனா கல்யாணம் ஆகி 30 வருஷம் ஆபோடுது. நான் கேட்டா என்ன பண்றாரு மாப்பிள்ளன்னு? பிரைவேட் கம்பெனி வேலை பண்றாரு. ஏன் பேங்க்ல வேலை பண்ணலையான்னு? ஏன்னா பிரைவேட் கம்பெனில எப்போ வேணா தூக்கிடுவான், சீட்டு கிழிச்சிருவான். அதான் நான் ஒர்க் பண்ண கம்பெனில எப்போ வேணா கிழிப்பான், ரைட்? ஸோ when you see that MSME கிளாசிஃபிகேஷன்ல பார்த்தாலும் எல்லாருமே 50 கோடி 100 கோடி 200 கோடி we have Suja Shoyi, 350 crores. Ellarume 350, 500, we've got quite a few. Benko Ramachandran sir. But what's most important, what was distinctively different in b4bc was, we wanted to support the nano terminology coin பண்ணோம். MSME classification இது கிடையாது. இது b4bc Chamber of Commerce மட்டும் தான் இருக்கு. Nano entrepreneurs. Who are these? These are the first generation entrepreneurs, especially from our community. You need to give a big hand for yourselves. This is what we wanted, because if the Brahmin community starts contributing to the economic wealth directly by creating jobs, India, Viksit Bharat dreams of Prime Minister Modi ji will not happen in 2047, might happen well before 2040. How many of you believe this is possible? Yeah? Every Brahmin in this hall believes this. I truly believe. b4bc truly believes this. That's why we wanted to support the smallest segment. இங்க நிறைய பேர் இருக்கா, மாசத்துக்கு 10 லட்சம் பண்றவா, 20 லட்சம் பண்றவா, எல்லாரும் இருக்கா. We wanted to handhold them and make them grow 5x and 10x. That's what we thought. நிறைய forums எல்லாம் இருக்கு, நான் சொன்ன மாதிரி. But then us, we wanted to be very distinctively different in this. That's why every large enterprise, as you can see, always was a very tiny dream. நீங்க சுஜா ஷூ எடுத்துங்கோ, நம்ம ராமச்சந்திரன் சார் பென்கோ எடுத்துங்கோ, they had a very small dream. But over the last 10 years, you see that dream turning true, right? And that's what we decided from b4bc. We will stand beside very strongly with the nano entrepreneurs, which are all the first generation entrepreneurs here. Of course, for a Chamber of Commerce we have created, there should be a principle, right? What is the principle that defines us? We call it, I'm very happy and privileged to call it the b4bc way. It's a unique way. These are not just words, huh? என்னடா ஒருத்தன் மீட்டிங்ல ஏறி பிரசன்டேஷன் கொடுத்துருக்கா அதில் பண்றான். நோ, எங்களோட கல்ச்சரே தான், எங்களோட டிஎன்ஏவே தான். I mean every word what I am saying. Mark this, in the next 3 years, whatever I am saying today, mark it, you will find this. Idea is to connect. Every business forum connects. Yes? What is different? எல்லாருமே கனெக்ட் பண்றா, பட் நம்மளது we wanted to make it very meaningful connectivity. Connectivity which has a meaning. Collaborate. Every business forum when you network you have. But here, the collaboration is not only across chapters, but one most important binding factor. We collaborate not as pure businessmen, we collaborate more as a family. ஒரு ஃபேமிலின்னு சொல்லும்போது எல்லாரும் நல்லா இருக்கணும் தான் என்னமோ, கரெக்டா இல்லையா? That's what we have done. That's the idea. We create knowledge, we support people, and knowledge is something which we believe will help members to not only build their business, consolidate, but to scale. One of the key things in business is to scale. You all agree? Yes? The coffee is not working. One more round of coffee? One more round of coffee on the table? Sorry, no. Then of course we celebrate. Enime solva ellathilime, a key value of any organization is celebrate your success. One of the key things is we celebrate the courage of our nano entrepreneurs and their milestones. Just a snapshot, in 12 months illa 11 months ஒரு இதுக்கோசரம் போட்டிருக்கேன். 1050 members. President Shivanarayan said that we are 1000 member group, or 1050 members. Okay, we've got 4 chapters: Chennai, Coimbatore, Trichy, Bangalore. We also have Mumbai. It's a nascent stage. Then networking meetings. Every month we have a meeting in Chennai, Coimbatore, in once in a quarter in Trichy. Many business events we have hosted. Awards and recognitions. As I said, we celebrate our success, the courage of our own b4bc fellows and the other entrepreneurs who achieve success in their lives. Business visitors, 600 plus. In the last 1 year itself, a lot of people. When we started, we had around 900 or something. distinguished guests, speakers. Most of our meetings will have distinguished guests and speakers. Even in such forums or conventions, we have, last year I showed you pictures, the kind of people that were involved. Exhibitions, yes. Business referrals, na 300 போட்டிருக்கேன். It is not 300. It has crossed much more than this. And most of you here will vouch for it. This is just a graphical representation of where we were and then where we grew. This is the members that we have. As I said, we want to be very different, distinctively different. Remember this word, distinctively different. Beyond normal business now or business forum, everybody comes and says in the business forum, business in the forum koruvom, correct? We don't believe in that. We says, you come, business will happen. Beyond transactions and numbers, there's something that drives all of us in this room, in this hall. As a Brahmin, you give, you will receive. How many of you agree? Honestly, you have a right to disagree. We give, come with the conviction of giving, we will receive, correct? This is what, so relationship matters more than transactions. Of course, collaborations, then competition. இப்போ நிறைய ஃபோரம்ல ஒரு செக்மெண்ட்ல இருக்க ஒருத்தர் தான் இருப்பா. But in our b4bc, we have no such distinctions. In one particular category, say for example renewable energy, solar power பண்றான்னு வெச்சுங்க, 10 பேர் இருக்கா. So when 10 people are there, too many cooks spoil the broth ன்ற மாதிரி, do we believe that it is competition? No. We will try and see how we can collaborate better. Right? That's what we stand for. Giving before asking, I said, relationships before transactions, and most importantly, very proud to be a Brahmin. Community before commerce is what makes us very proud. Already I have told you, the heart of our mission is supporting nano entrepreneurs. சரி நானும் சொல்றீங்க, அப்போ இங்க ஹரிவரன் ராமூர்த்தி சார் வந்திருக்கார், ஸ்ரீகாந்த் இருக்கா, இவெல்லாம் இருக்கா, இது மாதிரிலாம் கிடையாது. No. In fact, they are guiding us. There are a lot of people who we will see coming onto the stage, dais. The kind of support and guidance they give is something which is, you got to be very proud to have such people. Everybody celebrates success. நிறைய பேர் சக்சஸ் வரவனை செலிப்ரேட் பண்ணுவா. நாங்கள் அந்த சக்சஸ் ஆறதுக்கு முன்னாடி நானோ ஆண்டர்பிரினர்ஸ் இருக்கா இல்லையா, budding entrepreneurs, emerging entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs, avala, the person who has the courage in Brahmin community saying, let me try business, aspiring businessman. Put your hands together for all such people who show their courage. The courage of someone, நிறைய பேர் இருக்கா, borrowed capital ன்னு கேட்டா நிறைய பேர் இல்ல, own capital தான் சொல்லுவா. அதுக்கு ஒரு courage வேணும், bootstrapping ஒரு courage வேணும், correct? That kind of people, the courage of someone employing their very first employee. Here I want to say, slightly out of context, there are a lot of successful entrepreneurs here. I'm not naming them. Their first choice for every position to hire is a Brahmin. First choice after being a part of b4bc, that's what it is. What we say, we just don't merely build business. We build confidence. If a stage la sonna illaya, Nari Shakti. We've got the confidence after coming into b4bc to speak, to be able to interact. That's what we are. As I said, knowledge, imparting knowledge, we believe, because as a chamber of commerce, we're networking panna, is it okay? Is it enough? Ella business forum pandra? No. Knowledge imparting, எதுக்குன்னா இப்போ AI, how many of you are well versed with AI? How many of you are well versed with AI? Okay. How many of you would like to know AI, how it can be more useful to your work? 90%, right? This is what we are saying. Knowledge sessions in b4bc, we have had knowledge sessions on AI. Last before January 2024, we had a workshop on AI on stage, in the same stage. And Kaushik Ramani is the person who did that, along with Srinivasan, right? And even in our forums, chapter meetings, we've had sessions of AI. Going forward, we are planning a AI summit, right? Where all of you can come and join and learn how to use modern technology to your benefit. Structured learning is what we said. Mentoring. There are a lot of mentors here. One businessmen, they are all mentors for us. There are also internally we've got mentors. Hari Bhaskaran, Sundaram Seshadri, a lot of people who are mentors who handhold. They will say, yes, I will, what help you need. That's the kind of mentorship that we believe that we have in b4bc. Multiple perspectives on the issues. Nariya members can nariya pere engalku WhatsApp groups digitally. We have got business knowledge group. We have got various groups. Adha nariya pere kepa enakku indha mari GST la problem irukku. See, you can't take the telephone always and talk. Enga common group la potelna immediately somebody, Lakshmi Narayan irukar, Chartered Accountant Narayan sir irukar, a lot of people who will answer. If it is a problem on GST, you will get an immediate answer on that. We do that regularly. As I said, curated guidance, we have a curated guidance team which works on various areas. Networking, not ordinary networking, very structured. We try and be as innovative as possible in all our chapter meetings. Nariya per enna பண்ணுவாங்க business forums la, please don't get me wrong. I am only saying what b4bc stands for. So please, with all due respects, we don't do just call somebody for 30 seconds, introduce yourself, go and sit. No. We make people come and talk for 3 minutes on the stage. We introduce them and it is like a panel discussion where they all sit together. Each of them will know one-on-one. This is something which exclusively we only do. As a recognition today, after the next session, you will find after the panel speak, you will find a very interesting session, Hall of Excellence and Fellowship of Excellence, for which we have a lot of dignitaries who are here, right? And we celebrate excellence. We recognize people who have performed. That's what it is. We have a Business Excellence Award, which we are giving even today in the afternoon, and then followed by Hall of Excellence for past awardees who continue to be with us, who continue to guide us. Fellowship of Excellence is for the people, our own people who have excelled. Last 4 years they are growing every year, and we wanted to recognize them because they are the flag bearers, they are the torch bearers, and they are the trendsetters for b4bc because they are the true ambassadors of b4bc. Distinguished guests of honors, in all our conventions, most of you would have seen, right from Governor, we have had a lot of, Sridhar Vembu had been one person, then Murali Malayappan, then Vidya Shankar from, MM Auto Forge, then we have had Sitaraman sir. Today also we are having esteemed guests here who will be coming here shortly. And the reason why I am making this is, without the support and guidance, when Sridhar Vembu came here on January 2024, எங்களுக்கெல்லாம் இருந்தது, நான் சிவாலாம் பேசிட்டு இருப்போம், எப்படி இந்த b4bc எப்படி நம்ம வேற லெவல்ல கொண்டு போலாம், நெட்வொர்க்கிங் ஃபோரமா இல்லாமன்னு. ஸ்ரீதர் வேம்பு வந்தார். Why can't you think about a chamber of commerce? ஏன்னா பிராமின் சேம்பர் ஆஃப் காமர்ஸ் எப்போ கேள்விப்பட்டிருக்கீங்க நீங்க? நான் இப்போ குரு பூர்ணிமா அன்னைக்கு பெரியவாளை பார்க்க போயிருந்தேன் காஞ்சிபுரத்தில். அப்போ போய் நான் பெரியவாள்கிட்ட கேட்டேன், மாதிரி வேர்ல்ட் பிராமின் வெல்ஃபேர் அசோசியேஷனோட பேபி தான் b4bc, இதை வந்து எனக்கு தெரியுமே அப்படின்னாரு. இல்லை b4bc இல்லை. சரி, இல்லை என்ன பண்ணுறேன் சேம்பர் ஆஃப் காமர்ஸ்னு. ஏண்டா 500 வருஷத்துக்கு அப்புறமாடா ஒரு சேம்பர் ஆஃப் காமர்ஸ் பிராமண கம்யூனிட்டியில் ஆரம்பிப்பீங்க? ஏன் நாகரத்தார், அவர் சொல்றார், அவரோட நாலேஜ் பாருங்க, நாகரத்தார் கம்யூனிட்டி, செட்டியார் கம்யூனிட்டி, நாடார் வச்சிருக்கா, மார்வாடி வச்சிருக்கா, ஏன் பிராமணன் இருக்கக்கூடாது? ஏன்னா பிராமணெல்லாம் ஒருத்தனுக்கு கீழே தான் வேலை பண்ணியிருக்கான், உத்தியோகம் கொடுக்கணும். இது ஏன் வேர்ட்ஸ் இல்லை, பெரியவாளோட வேர்ட்ஸ். ஸ்ரீ குருபியோ நம, அவர் சொன்ன வார்த்தை. அப்படின்னு என்ன அர்த்தம்? proud to be the first movers to start a Brahmin Chamber of Commerce And please understand, you are all the ones who have made this proud. It's a privilege and honor to have such esteemed members as the first Chamber of Commerce for the Brahmin community. Leading industrialists, இங்கே நிறைய பேர் இருக்கா, நிறைய பேர் வருவா பாப்பேள். With us, CEOs, I don't need to, I told about Sridhar Vembu, all are big shots, Sudhakaran sir இருக்கார், ராமச்சந்திரன் சார் இருக்கார். எல்லாம் என்னடான்னா humility personified தான் இங்க இருக்கிறவா. That's why Brahmin community is humility personified. The greatest endorsement which any institution can receive, what is it? Very clearly, not that இந்த இந்தியில சொல்லுவான் டிங் மாறனான்னு நம்ம பெருமையை நம்பவே பேசிக்கணும். No, we don't need to talk. But who chooses to stand beside it? There are leaders, industrialists who have chosen to stand beside b4bc, and that's what makes all of you proud. It's all yours. As I said earlier, we don't measure everything in money. நார்மலாக ஒரு ஃபோரமில் போனேன்னா என்ன பண்ணேன், இன்னைக்கு என்ன டிரான்சாக்ஷன், எவ்வளோ பேர் ரெஃபரல் கொடுத்துருக்கேன், எவ்வளோ பேருக்கு லீட் வந்திருக்கு. No, we don't do that. Because we don't want to be categorized as a normal networking forum. No, we want to be very clear. We will guide, we will handhold, we will mentor, we will make people scale up. This is what we want to do. Right? Okay. Business connected. In a meeting, evlo business connect பண்ணாலும் கேட்க மாட்டோம். But let me tell you, if you want to measure that in terms of value, it will be in nothing less than 3-digit to 4-digit crores. ஒரு honest reflection, personal reflection மட்டும் இல்லை, on behalf of the b4bc. 1 year, இப்போ விஜய் சொன்னால எனக்கு ஒரு வருஷமா நீங்கள் கொடுக்கணுங்க, கொடுத்தாதாங்க நான் ப்ரூவ் பண்ண முடியும் சொல்லலாம் இல்லையா எல்லாருக்குமே. We are just 1 year old. Okay? We don't want to claim unnecessary success or something. We are prone to making mistakes. But we are very committed, extremely committed to grow and make things happen for nano entrepreneurs. That's for sure. We still have miles to travel. Sonamari, miles to go before we sleep, which is always there. We've got systems to build. We already have. இன்னைக்கு எவ்வளோ பேர் இந்த ஈவெண்ட் ஆப்பில் கனெக்ட் பண்ணியிருக்கேன், ரெஜிஸ்டர் பண்ணியிருக்கேன். Right? This is one advancement. We've got Shiva will come and tell you about something more. He will show you something more which we are doing. This is for the benefit of each and everyone here. Stronger chapters. As I said, we've got 3 chapters. 4th is Bangalore, 5th is Mumbai. We want to consolidate. We have taken only baby steps. That's okay. We are not very aggressive. We don't want to be extremely or overly aggressive, but we want to be very careful, measured in terms of the growth. Of course, ultimately, the taste of the pudding is in eating. We have to deliver. Humility increases credibility. That's what is a standing testimony for all the industrialists here. Humility is what? Just a roadmap. Shiva will tell you in detail. Just like that, today we are at 1050. We plan to exit. எல்லாம் கேட்கலாம், ஏன் 5000 பேர் போக முடியாதான்னு. போகலாம். That app is, which Shiva will tell you, we might. But we don't want to be. We want to be very clear. We want to go in a very fast manner. We will strengthen our Coimbatore, Trichy and Chennai, consolidate the other 2, and city by city, we want to grow. Our vision, I have already said it in many words, a trusted chamber of commerce for the future, and to become India's community-driven, most trusted community-driven chamber of commerce for nano and the other as well. Because, as the theme suggests, makers and enablers growing together, we want to grow together, we want to create together, and we want to succeed together. Because taniya succeed panna mudiyuma? No way. Nobody can succeed alone. Together we create opportunities, together we build enterprises, together we strengthen our Brahmin community. At the same time, After doing all this, together we all rise. That's what we wanted to say. Thank you. A year ago we planted with hope. Today we celebrate its first blossoms. As I said, baby steps. Tomorrow, together, that word together, collective, don't forget. We shall nurture it into a mighty tree. One that offers not only opportunity, mentorship and prosperity for the first generation of entrepreneurs and generations to come. Thank you so much for this. All the best.
Thank you, Vijaykumar sir, for a great insight about the progress and possibilities where we started a journey of b4bc to b4bc. Let us, as he said, let us collaborate, create opportunities, and let us grow together. Together we rise. Our next session is, now we saw the journey we crossed. Next one is a journey ahead, what we are going to do. Let me welcome Mr. Sivakumar to give the presentation about a journey ahead. Thank you.
Happy to address you all again. For want of time, we are cutting short this session as we are 30 minutes behind the schedule. Before we go to the road ahead, I would request a video presentation now. We make a very big launch of our digital. You all know we have gone digital with our event app. And this is the second app that we are introducing today. It is nothing else than nothing but this is the b4bc Connect. Now, networking is in your pocket and the Chamber of Commerce is in your hands now. This is what is b4bc Connect is going to be. A very small introduction about this app. What you have seen here is, this has a wonderful future. The features are that there will be members who have to network within that app. Not all can know the other person. You will have to go and give a following. Only then you will know about the other person who are in the app as members. Then there is also an option to give leads. So a person from a segment gives an offer or the opportunity or a lead, it will go only to the concerned segment to what it is intended. So there will be no flooding of messages. There will be no cross of the information is going across sector. This is purely going to be an app that will be useful for every businessman. One thing I would openly tell, how many would agree with me or not, we don't have to do monthly business meetings anymore. There are forums which have meetings every week. We don't have to have networking meetings anymore. With this app, you will have everything on your hand and in your pocket. Now, networking, you can do it just like that whenever you have time to find out who is the other member in your forum or in the app and then get connected to him. So one more feature that we have added is the names will be there, the company names, everything will be there. There will be no phone numbers. That is an option. If I'm willing to give my phone number, fine. If I don't want to share my phone number instantly, I don't have to. I can hide and keep it. So the objective is to have maximum privacy, security. So this app is going to be the future of every networking forum. That's what we designed. This took almost months for us to design. So thanks to all those who are involved. So this is all about the app that I am going to, that I thought I can explain. The road ahead has a lot of plans that we have But since we are 40 minutes behind the schedule and all our members are connected through our, for some or other, the social media platform that b4bc has, we will have over there. With this, I conclude my road ahead speech and we'll move to the panel discussion. Thank you.
Thank you, Sivakumar sir.